Welcome back, loves. I am so excited to be back filming a video with you guys. I have missed you so much. Sorry, husband is packing up the car downstairs. Work has just been crazy. My almost 9-month-old baby has just been growing so fast, and just trying to figure out a good healthy balance between work, life, and just prioritizing that time off with the baby, and then kind of just realizing that this stuff really brings me joy. So making sure that I can carve out some time to just pop on, film some videos, and make more content for you guys. So I just came back from a bunch of work travel, and I'm actually heading out again in the morning. So it's gonna be a busy week, but I am excited to film this video. I purchased a new bag recently, and it was something that I had been eyeing for a while, and I actually have done a bunch of changes to my bag collection that I will film a video on shortly, and kind of just going through what I really love using, what I don't really use, making sure I just don't have an overabundance of items that are just sitting there doing nothing. So that will be coming soon, but I did have my eye on this bag for quite a while, but in this specific colorway. And in true fashion, my husband threw away the dust bag. I actually ordered this technically pre-loved, but it was brand new. So I did end up purchasing it a little bit higher than retail to be able to get the colorway that I wanted. So I'm gonna go grab the bag, and without further ado, let's find out what I got. Okay, so of course my husband threw out this bag. I am so mad. But this bag hopefully might be a surprise for most of you guys. I did a poll a couple weeks ago, maybe even a month ago, on some tote bags that I was looking at. And it was between this one and the Goyard Tote. So the bag that I ended up getting is the Chanel Deauville Tote. This is in the new small size, I guess you can call it. It's actually funny because their nomenclature at Chanel has been confusing me for a long time. So I ended up getting this from Fashion File. I had been tracking a couple of them online, and they're just like crazy expensive. So this one actually ended up getting discounted a little bit, still higher than retail, but this was the colorway that I wanted. I originally thought I was gonna get the really light colorway, but with my lifestyle and the baby, I was like, I can't have everything like white. Even the handles were like really light. So I was like, this is gonna be the most perfect colorway. So every time I see this one specific colorway on Instagram or on YouTube, I'm like, this is so me. Like, this is my favorite combination of neutrals. It's got this like grayish, taupe-ish color as the base. It has black accents, and then it's gold metal and hardware detailing. So I just think it's stunning. And do I think the prices for these bags are crazy for what they are? Yes. Do I think this is a type of bag and a style of bag that I will get so much use out of? Also yes. I also think that Chanel's resale value is pretty high up there. I've been noticing kind of a decline in resale value for Louis Vuitton, and I don't buy all my bags based off of resale value, but it's good to know that like anything that I'm spending a decent amount of money on is still gonna hold its value as long as you take care of it. So this bag just came with the stuffing inside. This has all of its stickers on it still. It has just one large bucket inside. It has a zipper pocket. It has two like technology, I call them like tech pockets, because you can fit a phone or your cables or your wallet in there. And then it also comes with this detachable pouch, which I think is really cute. I don't know what I'm gonna use this for. Honestly, like I might just put my sunglasses in it. If you guys have this bag, what do you use this pouch for? Please comment below and let me know, or DM me on Instagram. And then it does connect via this little clippy thing right here. And what's interesting about this bag is the gold hardware isn't like a super yellow gold. It is almost like a champagne gold. I'm gonna grab my other Chanel tote that I've been using for work. So this has been my work bag recently. This is a vintage Chanel surf tote, and I ended up adding this really cute Chanel style leather, this is full leather chain as the bag strap, because the when I bought it, it didn't come with one. And you can obviously see the difference in the tones of the golds. This has been a great bag. I will make a video on this, just on how I got it back from my mom. I ended up giving this to my mom for a while. She didn't end up using it, so I have it back now. But the reason why I went with this bag in this particular size is out of my other totes, the on-the-go MM, the pillow tote that I have from Louis Vuitton, is a similar size to this, almost identical sizing, and it has been my most used bag. It is so light, it fits everything that I need, including a laptop. And when I was looking at the Deauville Tote, I noticed that they seem really boxy in general. Like, they have a boxy width, similar to like a Birkin, where it's very wide for its size, and it holds enough in this smaller size. So I felt like instead of having a big bag that holds so much that I don't even fill up, this is the perfect size. So I'm just so excited to have it. I've been waiting to film this video just so that I can like cut this tag off and start using it. But I also was waiting for my bag organizer. So because this is a very unstructured bag, I definitely wanted to invest in a bag organizer. So I went to Zumoni. This is a Zumoni bag organizer, and they have different options for the different organizers. This one I wanted a cup holder for, so they have detachable cup holder you can add in or take out. And I tend to throw like sunglasses or my phone in these little buckets. I don't usually put a water bottle in here, so I'll usually use that as like a little place to hold my phone or sunglasses or key. But I wanted this for my kind of floppy tote. So yes, for a fabric bag, it is kind of crazy, but if you take care of it, the bag should last a very long time. So I have the organizer in there, and it doesn't really mess too much with the shape of the bag. It's really meant and built for this specific bag. So I'm just so excited to have it and start using it. I do think too that the Deauville Tote is a summery bag. Definitely when I think of that, I think of a summer, beachy travel tote. But I think in this color, and specifically in the darker color, like even the black with the, it's almost like a black on black colorway that I even have a friend that has that bag. It just is timeless and you can use it all year round. So I will keep you guys posted on the wear and tear of this bag, what it ends up, you know, being used for, how I end up carrying it, how I style it, all of that. I'll end up putting that on Instagram. And for those of you that don't know me at all, I'm Brittany. I work in tech. So this YouTube channel, my Instagram, is a real love, passion, hobby for me. I love talking about bags. I love sharing my thoughts. I love seeing other bags. I love learning about bags. So if you have any questions or you want to just chat, find me at Decor and Designer on Instagram. But I figured I'd do some mod shots before we go. I also did want to throw my laptop in here just so you could see, if you have a similar size laptop, what that looks like. Okay, so this is my 13-inch MacBook Air. My work laptop is also a 13-inch, but it's a Pro, so just slightly thicker. And it's actually my first time putting it in here with an organizer. I'm gonna take. Okay, so for those who have a 13-inch, that's just what it looks like in the bag. And I just took that cup holder out because I feel like I need to play with it a little bit more, figure out how I want to organize everything. But typically I won't always have my laptop bag. I think this is just for like meetings, or if I'm traveling and I want to bring my laptop. I don't typically take it on a day-to-day basis, only for work things, or like I said, if I'm traveling and I need a laptop in general. And that's what it looks like magnetically closed. So there's definitely a good amount of space in here. But I'm actually gonna go ahead and do some mod shots for you because I'm gonna take this tag off and I'm actually gonna wear it and take it with me today to do errands and grab coffee and things like that. So let's do that. It's official now. Alright guys, that was my unboxing of the Chanel Deauville Tote in the new small size. Let me know your guys' thoughts. Like, do you have this bag? Do you love it? What do you use that small pouch for? I feel as though I'm gonna start getting a ton of use out of this, especially if I start using it now and then, you know, parlay that into using it into the spring and summer months. So, as always, I appreciate you guys jumping on. I missed you so much. Any thoughts, feedback, let me know down below, but I will see you guys on the next video. Bye.